Having a place to do her laundry is not something Alicia Shannon takes for granted. Until age 18, she bounced around the child welfare system.
At that point, I still had just a grade 9 education. I struggled with a lot of addictions issues. I had my daughter at 16 years old and lost her shortly after that.
Still, as a youth, the provincial child protection system provided funding and a social worker.
I was starting to finally get back on my feet, and then I turned 18. And they looked at me and said, well, you have a month.
Once again, she was back on the streets, homeless.
I felt really abandoned. I had no clue what I was doing at all.
Shannon's story, it turns out, is very common in Canada. Stephen Gates has co-authored a new pan-Canadian study. It started with a survey last year of more than 1,000 homeless youth between the ages of 13 and 24. Analysis now reveals 58%, or nearly 3 out of every 5, had been part of a child welfare system, such as foster care. Gates says the study also shows many age out of the system and end up homeless.
Then I think we're obliged to support them until they can transition to adulthood in a safe and planned way.
Mike Durand runs a community program called Street Culture. It uses private fundraising to fill the gap. Now 19, Shannon has found refuge there.
And I think about my own son, and when he's 18, his services are not getting cut off.
Durand says we need to reform the child protection system.
We're failing these kids.
I didn't need money. I needed somebody to care about me. What's this? Do you want it?
The authors of this new report are calling on all levels of government to extend support as needed until age 25. Bonnie Allen, CBC News, Regina.